All right, good afternoon, Libra. This read is going to be for all of you Librans out there, but also for anyone with planets in Libra. Some people have their Venus in Libra, so this will be for your Venus and also whatever is going on in your 7th house, like if you have Capricorn in your 7th house. So we're going to look at what's going on in your 7th house relating to Capricorn, I guess. And then also, what else? Wherever you have Libra in your whatever house Libra is ruling, okay? But mostly this read is going to be strongest for your ascendant, okay? Now let's take a quick look at the energies for Libra. Now this read is going to be for September 2019. So I'm going to look at my notes. I make notes on planetary placements, we should say. Oh, that's for September 16th. So let's look at September 1st. For Libra, we have, wow, look at that. All planets, 12th house. All these planets that are closest to us right now are in the 12th house, are going into the 12th house in September for Libra, okay? That's the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. And then let's take a quick look at where Jupiter is for Libra in the 3rd house. Communication, interesting, okay. So let's take a nice, long, deep look at Libra and the energy of Libra and how these current energies are impacting Libra. Now, I just realized I didn't turn this light on. I also like to say, a little bit about tarot divination and what tarot divination and astrology are for. And they are to raise our vibrations, to keep us in alignment, in knowledge of our truth, our true knowing, our inner knowing, our heart. It aligns our head and heart, which then keeps us on our right, true, destined path and operating in our highest, best interest for ourselves, our lives, our destiny. Also restores faith in the journey and our sometimes, the risks that we take. We need divination to encourage us to continue on our what we intuitively know to be the best thing for us, even if the results aren't showing yet. And divination helps keep us on track, keeps us going. All right, we call in the highest guides and angels for the energy of Libra. I'm just going to take a little moment here to breathe, slow down for the read so that I may be more receptive. We invite in the highest guides and angels to be with us now so that we may be guided with clarity to help Libran energy to the highest best destiny in accordance with the current energies. Thank you, Spirit. I'll do 3 more candles. And I'm going to cut in 3. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. I'm going to make sure we are recording. That's a tricky card right there, but we will find out what that's all about. I like to go ahead and mirror this. Let's go ahead and see that I'm all in. Yep. All right. Take a little moment here to look. Okay. Libra, Libra, Libra. Interesting. Okay. It looks like Libra is, now remember we talked about the planets in the 12th house, and then we had Jupiter in the 3rd house, which is communication. We have a sort of, shall we say, a shift. This is a shifting period for Libra because we get the Queen of Swords in a thinking. Now the second card in my spread, in my grid, is your consciousness, your thoughts, could be information, communication, and we're hitting a Queen of Swords in knowledge, thoughts, it could even be perceptions. And what I like to look at is this card and that card and then this card, which is the relationship, the state of alignment of these two energies. This is head energy, this is heart energy, this is heart space. This card represents divine, what the divine wants us to know, the advice. This is the 11th card, which indicates the ultimate piece of advice, the most important point of the read, the most important piece of information to understand about the read. So, for Librans, there is because we did just have this Leo energy happening where we became very heart aware of the truth in our knowledge. Librans are still sort of turned away from acting on the new knowledge of the heart, which brings harmony into the home life of a Libran. There is recognition now of that, and they are quitting other, shall we say, ego. The divine wants us to know that Libra is in the process of understanding what to quit, what the difference is between ego choices, security-based choices, obsessive ego identity type, status-y type choices that they've been holding on to they are no longer holding on to such, shall we say, what's the universal word for that? Materialistic. That would be materialistic because we've got the Pentacles, and then I'm hitting the King of Pentacles right there. Materialistic attitudes. So we're getting a spiritual shift because emotionally, now we're talking about heart now, that came out, throws them out of alignment. They are seeing that, they're making this connection, so they now want to operate more fully from knowledge of what fires the heart. Passion from the heart, because they want to align their energies now, their efforts. They don't want to effort anymore in the energy of ego. Now we get the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Now what that tells me is that we're balancing the dual energies, the feminine and masculine energies. The feminine is more in alignment now. That's the way it is right now, everybody on this planet. To be in your feminine energies is going to balance you more and turn you more into alignment. Masculine energies throw us out of alignment. Masculine energy turned away. Now, I'm not saying masculine energy is bad in any way, shape, or form. That is absolutely the last thing. It's just that we are operating so much in our masculine energies that we throw out of alignment in our masculines and not enough in our feminines. So that's an important message for this time, because we're shifting to feminine energetic lead, and that means within a man and within a woman and within women. We're repressing our feminine, letting her out. So the feminine, operating in our feminines, is going to balance us out. We've already really operated on our masculines pretty well, most of us, and Libra is a masculine energy. Okay, so there is positive physical progression forward. I want to make sure I'm in record. Good. So there is this is shooting Librans forward in a good, in alignment way towards security, finances, in alignment. This is grounding a better reality for Librans based on inspiration from the heart that they've turned away from before, that throws them out of alignment, that because they're operating too much in their masculine headspace, which they're quitting because they're afraid of money, holding on to money, operating from a status point of view, thinking that that's going to create better finances, throwing them emotionally out of alignment in their life, turning away from inspiring projects, making them unhappy because they know there's a divine mission, a divine higher purpose, but not necessarily trusting the financial security of that. But now we have a shift into knowing that there's a financial security in that, okay? And that makes the Librans, I would say, because we are talking about the Capricorn energy, which is status, it's going to raise the Librans to a higher status. So by quitting trying to materialize via creating status and doing what inspires the Libran, it will take you forward to a mission that is going to ground you into a more deeply secure financial, in alignment destiny, which puts you in charge as boss. Okay? So that's sort of, not from an ego perspective, puts you in charge because you've come from a creative force of heart. Okay? And because it made you unhappy to turn away from this energy, it makes you, this is an adventure of the life for you, Librans. This is a heart-focused project, inspired by the divine higher forces. Seven of Swords indicates that this is a time. Okay, now we got to talk about the moon in here. Now we got to jump back up here. So let's talk about the moon, because it's fears which causes the Librans to throw out of alignment. Okay, deep fears, wounding, childhood, subconscious, the feminine, a fear of the feminine. Remember, we're talking about to be in alignment, we need to go more in our feminine. This is also, it represents the subconscious, fear of the subconscious, fear of activating wounding in the subconscious, possibly even fear of the occult or fear of the spiritualism. But realizing that this brings you in this adventure or this, am I talking about a project? Did we talk about a project? A mission? Financial, bringing financial independence, bringing financial security rather than this egoistic thing bringing security or status motivation for security. The Librans are stepping into their power, their full materializing power, understanding the aligning with the heart, not allowing fear, woundings block knowledge of what is true, what they need, what they're here to do. So they're stepping into mission, stepping into alignment, motivating from the heart. Now I get this. Now I want to talk back to about the Seven of Swords underneath this fear moon card representing the subconscious, the wounding. And then we get the Jack of Swords, Knight of Swords coming in towards the heart. Let's take a look. That's in alignment energy. With the King of Cups, we get the Lovers. This is fast movement, even though maybe it's not fully seen. Maybe this is divinely, this is what you don't know, the divine, because this is in my alignment with the divine. So the moon card represents hidden. Again, we're getting hidden. So we see stuff coming in. So Librans are basically about to take action. They're going through a deeper understanding, a deep understanding of soul mission, knowing it's their true destiny because it's in their heart, and they know that turning away from this sense of adventure makes them sort of unhappy. There's a fulfillment, a deeper heart fulfillment in this mission that will elevate you to your next most abundant step or experience in life. You're going to experience more rapid abundance. Well, anyway, there's going to be rapid communication revealing the hidden or the occult or the subconscious, which reveals truth, heart, free spirit. Reach for it. Signs of good fortune are all around you. You race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence and resourcefulness, empowered by the heavenly inspiration, will take you far. So, that read, I get so excited when I do these reads that I feel like I veer off track from what I was saying, and then I get pulled into another meaning of the read. So I hope this read does hold together in thought. But this is the period prior. This is going to turn around. So let's look at what happens when this is in alignment. This is an adventurous. We got two knights mirroring each other. Financial progression through, again, an adventure which Librans have turned away from before for fear of occultism or fear. There's a fear, a deep-rooted fear. It triggers. But because this is a fear surrounding status and what people think of you, and that's what's going away. So it's enabling a project to come forward. And then again, I'm a little stumped on the Seven of Swords. It's in the divine section, wanting you to know that you can't see the full picture right now in this read, maybe, but we have some this is a very highly, divinely heart supported, universally supported venture that is going, maybe the Librans are going to start doing it, and they're going to go nuts. It's going to fire them up. They're going to get so inspired by it. And it's turning into a money job that elevates the Libran to another level financially. So thank you, Namaste. Thank you for watching.